Have you ever wondered what happens when politicians run out of ideas? Today, Rachel Reeves, the Shadow Chancellor, is meeting with some of the UK's most prominent regulators in a desperate bid to boost economic growth. But here's the question on everyone's mind. Are these regulators really the ones to bring about growth? Or is this just a last-ditch effort that's destined to fail? Let's break it down. Regulators like Ofcom, Ofgem, and others aren't exactly known for innovation or fostering rapid growth. Instead, their job is rooted in control, bureaucracy, and oversight, all of which can make it harder for businesses to thrive. So, what's Reeves hoping to achieve by putting these organizations at the forefront of her economic strategy? Take Ofcom, for instance. This regulator oversees communications and broadcasting. Lately, they've been pushing for tighter internet controls, like forcing users to confirm their age on certain websites. Sure, this might protect kids online, but it also slows down web traffic, frustrates users, and makes the digital landscape less efficient. Not exactly what you'd call a recipe for economic dynamism. Then there's Ofwat, the water industry regulator. Their role is vital for managing infrastructure and water supply, but critics argue that their focus is far from growth. Ofwat handles complex infrastructure issues and deals with the fallout of problems that stem, quite literally, from poor planning and oversight. How does that translate into boosting GDP? Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Ofgem is another regulator Reeves plans to consult. This organization is tasked with managing energy prices, which is a significant economic factor. But here's the irony. Britain already has some of the highest energy costs in the world, largely due to policies that prioritize green targets over affordability. If Ofgem's role is to stabilize prices, how can they achieve that while government policies keep pushing costs higher? The Office of Rail and Road is next on the list. Now this one has potential. Transportation infrastructure is a key driver of economic activity. Better railways, smoother roads, and improved logistics could genuinely make a difference. But current policies, like raising rail fares, enforcing stricter speed limits, and implementing road calming measures, seem to be doing the opposite. Are we speeding towards growth, or just crawling into a traffic jam? And let's not forget the Environment Agency. Their work is vital for protecting natural resources, but their priorities seem counterproductive. By encouraging the construction of housing on floodplains and turning prime farmland into solar farms, they're not just endangering food security. They're also forcing the UK to rely more on expensive imports. Is that the kind of growth we're aiming for? Finally, there's the Civil Aviation Authority. In theory, aviation is a massive contributor to the economy, supporting business travel, tourism, and trade. But instead of finding ways to streamline operations, the CAA is reportedly looking at reducing airport capacity, increasing taxes on flights, and adding even more layers of security. It's like they're putting barriers in front of progress. So, what's the big idea here? Is Rachel Reeves expecting these regulators to magically transform into growth champions? Or is this meeting just a sign that her economic playbook is empty? One thing seems clear. Reeves is grasping at straws, and the people she's turning to may be more focused on enforcing rules than fostering solutions. What do you think? Are regulators the unsung heroes of economic growth? Or is this strategy doomed from the start? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the politics of growth, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments, if you were in charge, what would you do to boost the UK economy?